Good morning, students. Hope you remember the various formula and concept of leverage that we discussed in our last lecture. Now we are going to start the numerical part of leverage. Here is the first numerical, like this. XYZ Limited produced and sold 1 lakh units of a product at the rate of rupees 10. It means 1 lakh into 10 is the sale price, that is your 10 lakh rupees. Then for the production of 1 lakh unit, it has spent a variable cost of rupees 6 lakh at the rate of 6 per unit. They already calculated it, and the fixed cost is 2,50,000. The firm has paid interest 50,000 at the rate of 5% and rupees 1 lakh debt. Now calculate the operating leverage. Okay, now here they talk about the interest. We need interest. We need to take the information of it. Is there any relevant? No, because here we are going to calculate the operating leverage. In operating leverage, we don't need this information, that is interest. It means in this question they give just to confuse you. Okay, now the formula is contribution about EBIT, because here we get the value of only 1 year. Fine, that's why we are going to take a contribution formula, not a percentage change. Now here you see the table. Sales revenue, that is 10 lakh minus variable cost, you get the contribution. And what is the formula? Contribution about EBIT, earning before interest and tax. Then minus fixed cost, you get 1,50,000. It's very simple. Contribution divided by your EBIT, you get 2.66. Clear? This is your operating leverage. Now in the next numerical, here, from the following particular of ABC Limited, calculate operating leverage. Now, in this numerical, you see we have a data of 2 years. Okay, and if we have a data of 2 years, it means we can use the percentage change for method also. Okay, it means we have a sales in 2007, that is 10 lakh, and we have a sales in 2008, which is known as the current year, 12,50,000. It means sales minus variable cost, then you get a contribution minus fixed cost, you get EBIT. But what we need here? Percentage change. You need to calculate. And how we going to calculate percentage change? Increase in revenue divided by previous or base year sales. Okay, here what is the difference between this? How much revenue is increased? 2,50,000. It means 2,50,000 divided by 10 lakh, because 10 lakh is the previous year or base year price. Okay, then multiply by 100, you get the percentage change, that is 25%. Fine. Then degree of leverage. What we need for leverage? Percentage change in EBIT. Here we have calculated the percentage of EBIT, 66.67, and then we need percentage change in sales, that is 25. It means we get 2.667. So what exactly the meaning of this? Operating leverage 2.667 indicate that when there is a 20% change in sale, the change in EBIT is 2.667 times. Clear? Now see the effect. If we are going to calculate the combined leverage, what will its impact? Operating leverage is high and financial leverage is low. This combination is very dangerous, because we should avoid it, because हमारा operating leverage क्या बता रहा है कि we have a good profit. Okay, we are using aggressively, we are using our debt above fixed cost in operating leverage. But in case of financial leverage, our combination of debt and equity is not so good. That's why it's very low. प्रॉफिट हो रहा है बट स्टिल हम अपने अर्निंग पर शेयर नहीं बढ़ा पा रहे. दिस इज वेरी डेंजरस फॉर अस. ओके, वी नीड टू टेक डिसीजंस हियर. देन both are low. This combination is very shows a very cautious policy, means you are very decisive. आप बहुत बच के चल रहे हैं. यू आर नॉट टेकिंग एनी रिस्क. आपने डेट या फिक्स चार्जेस को बहुत ही कम यूज किया है. देन यू हैव operating leverage low and financial leverage high. It means it has an adverse effect of operating leverage. ठीक है, आपने यहाँ पर जो है आपने जो फिक्स्ड कॉस्ट है उसको बहुत अच्छे से यूज़ नहीं किया है अपनी ऑपरेटिंग एफिशिएंसी को इंक्रीज करने के लिए. बट यू हैव मेक योर डेप्ट इक्विटी रेशियो वेरी गुड, बट इट इज़ वेरी एग्रेसिव. देन we have a operating leverage high and financial leverage is also high. This combination is an ideal situation because आप aggressively debt को जो है use कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, aggressively debt को use कर रहे हैं, but this situation has very dangerous also because अगर leverage आपके profit होने पे जो है earning per share को increase कर रहा है, तो वहीं पर ये आपके जरा सा लॉस होने पे अर्निंग पर शेयर को बहुत ज़्यादा डिक्रीज भी कर रहा है. ठीक है, तो इसका इफेक्ट जो है बहुत हाई है. तो इट मीन्स अगर प्रॉफिट है तो इट्स वेरी वेरी गुड, बट लॉस है तो इट इज़ वेरी डेंजरस. तो इट इज हियर वी आर फॉलोइंग अ वेरी वेरी एग्रेसिव पॉलिसी. ओके, हाई रिस्क हाई रिटर्न सॉर्ट ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट ओवर हियर. क्लियर? नाउ द नेक्स्ट न्यूमेरिकल where we going to calculate both operating and financial leverage. Now, from the following particulars of PQR company, calculate operating and financial leverage. Company current sales revenue is 15 lakh and sales are expected to increase by 25%. यहाँ पर अब आप इस न्यूमेरिकल में देखेंगे सारी चीज़ें आपको बहुत क्लियर कट नहीं दे रखी है. You need to calculate or you need to do lots of working note. Fine. Means आपकी सेल्स पहले 15 लाख थी, अब 25% इंक्रीमेंट है, तो you need to calculate what is the expected change in your sale by increasing 25%. Then 9 lakh is your variable expenses for generating 15 lakh. It means 15 लाख को जनरेट करने के लिए जब आपने 9 लाख यूज़ किया है वेरिएबल एक्सपेंसेस, तो 25% अगर हमारी सेल्स इंक्रीज होगी तो यू नीड टू कैलकुलेट हाउ मच वेरिएबल एक्सपेंसेस विल आल्सो इंक्रीज. ओके, देन द फिक्स कॉस्ट इज 2,50,000 विच इज सेम. देयर इज नो नीड टू कैलकुलेट फिक्स कॉस्ट बिकॉज फिक्स कॉस्ट चाहे आप कितनी भी सेल हो सेम रहेगी. द कंपनी हैज 20 लाख इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल, 20 लाख 10% डेप्ट कैपिटल. नाउ यू नीड टू कैलकुलेट लिवरेज, फाइनेंशियल एंड ऑपरेटिंग लिवरेज. ठीक है, एंड इक्विटी इज योर ₹10 and 50% is your tax rate. Now see here, this is the master table you need to make, and then this is your working note that you need to do side by side. Suppose take this, sales is 15 lakh and expected change in the sale is 18,75,000. Clear? How it is come? Increase 25% in 15 lakh. Okay, then variable cost is 9 lakh. 9 lakh variable cost is for 15 lakh. So for 18,75,000, how much variable cost is 11,25,000. How we have calculated? See this working note. Okay, variable cost in percentage of sale. Total variable cost is 9 lakh divided by 15 lakh means it is 60% of the sale. It means how much increase in working capital? No, sorry, in a variable capital. See, the sale is increased by 3,75,000. How you get this? Our previous sale is 15 lakh and after increasing 25%, our sale is 18 lakh 75,000 here. It means the difference is 3 lakh 75,000. It means 3 lakh 75,000 is our increment in sale. Then इसका 60% क्या होगा? आपका वेरिएबल कॉस्ट होगा, दैट इज 2,25,000. दिस इज एसोसिएटेड विद दिस इंक्रीज सेल. तो इट मीन्स टोटल वेरिएबल कॉस्ट इज 9 lakh for 15 lakh and 2,25,000 for this 3,75,000. Okay, so it means the total variable cost is 11,25,000. Clear, students? Now see this. Now you understand how it is come. Then minus variable cost, you get a contribution. Then minus fixed cost. Fixed cost is same, which is given in the question, 2,50,000. Then you get the EBIT. EBIT, earning before interest and tax. Clear? We need percentage change in EBIT. Okay, for calculating our operating leverage. So we have calculated the percentage change over here. And how we calculate this? See, percentage change in EBIT, increase in EBIT. कितना increment हुआ EBIT में आपके? 1,50,000 divided by base year EBIT 3,50,000. It means 42.86% is increase. Okay, see, 42.86. पहले आपकी EBIT कितनी थी? 3,50,000. अब कितनी हो गई? 5 लाख. तो इट मीन्स कितना इंक्रीमेंट हुआ है? 1,50,000 का. दैट्स वाई. एंड दिस इज योर बेस ईयर. देन माइनस इंटरेस्ट. इंटरेस्ट आपको गिवन है, दैट इज 2 लाख. हाउ यू हैव कैलकुलेटेड 2 लाख? डेब्ट कितना था आपके पास क्वेश्चन में गिवन? 20 लाख. 20 लाख का 10% आपका क्या है? डेब्ट कैपिटल है. आपने 10% निकाला, 2 लाख. और डेब्ट तो आपका सेम रहेगा, कोई इंक्रीमेंट नहीं दिखाया उन्होंने. तो 2 लाख एंड 2 लाख डिडक्टेड, यू गेट अर्निंग बिफोर टैक्स. नाउ बिफोर टैक्स, now you need to calculate tax. Tax is 50%. It means 1,50,000 का 50% 75,000. You get earning after tax 75,000. 3 lakh का 50,000 50% is 1,50,000 minus 1,50,000 is remaining, minus preference dividend. If you have a preference dividend, you need to deduct it, but we don't have any preference dividend over here. So this whole earning is for now shareholders. Now now we're going to calculate earning per share. And how you get calculate the earning per share? The earning per share will be calculated by earning available to shareholder, that is 75 in first case, and in next year 1,50,000 divided by number of ordinary shares. How many ordinary shares we have? 2 lakh. It's already given in your numerical, that is 2 lakh. आपका 20 लाख के थे इक्विटी शेयर्स, और एक इक्विटी शेयर की कॉस्ट क्या है? 10. डिवाइडेड बाय 10 यू गेट अ 2 लाख इक्विटी शेयर्स. तो इट मीन्स 0.375 is for the current year, and for the expected year it is 0.750. Clear, students? So here you get earning per share. Now calculate the operating and financial leverage. Here is the formula of operating and financial leverage. Operating leverage formula is contribution about EBIT, or you can use percentage change in EBIT, percentage change in sale. You can use any formula over here. Okay, so in the language of contribution we get 6 lakh divided by 3,50,000. Okay, the EBIT we have, you get, or you can use percentage change 42.86 divided by 25. You get 1.714 as a operating leverage. Clear? Then here is next financial leverage. Financial leverage, EBIT divided by EBT. earning before interest and tax divided by earning before tax. Or you can use percentage change in earning per share, percentage change in sale. What is the percentage change in earning per share? It is 100%. How you have calculate? What is the change? 0.375 divided by, what is the base here? 0.375 into 100. Okay, how we get 375? By deducting 0.750 and 0.375. It is the difference between this. Okay, you get 2.33 as a financial leverage. Clear, students? Now it means any change in any single change in the sale, any percent change in the sale, 1% change in the sale will lead or will change your earning per share up to 2.33 times. Okay, students? If we are talking about a combined effect, so this is all about the leverage. In very short, in a very simple language, we can say leverage help us to know how much debt is required or how much debt we should use in our capital structure so that our equity shareholder wealth will increase. एक लिमिट के बाद जब आपका फिक्स कैपिटल या डेप्ट को हम इंक्रीज करते हैं तो आप देखोगे अर्निंग पर शेयर डिक्रीज होनी शुरू हो जाती है, तो वहीं पर हमें स्टॉप होना है. एंड दिस इज द आइडियल सिचुएशन कि हमें डेप्ट बस इस लेवल तक ही बढ़ाना है और वो हमें लिवरेज से पता चलता है. ठीक है, तो इट शोज द ऑप्टिमम कॉम्बिनेशन. What should be the optimum combination between debt and equity so that our shareholder wealth will increase? Okay, student. So this is all about the today lecture. In next lecture, we are going to start our last topic of this unit, that is your capital structure theory or capital structure. Okay. If you have any doubt, please ask. Okay. Thank you, students.